They put power in the PowerBoost. Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video I'm going to be going over a 2022 Ford F-150 Platinum with the PowerBoost powertrain. First and foremost, so a huge shout out and thank you to the large mailer Ford Lincoln here in Provo for giving me some time with this truck. It is available for sale if you're interested. Check out the inventory in the description down below. Let's get into the video. So under the hood we have a twin turbo 3.5 liter V6, goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission and is paired to a hybrid system. Total system output is 430 horsepower and then 570 pound-feet of torque, with fuel economy being 23 around town and then 23 on the highway. Now let's go over the front end of the Platinum. So first off, you have Ford's Wavy Hood is what I like to call it, because it's like flat in the center and then it kind of pops down a little bit right there and then goes back up and then pops down and goes back up, and it's kind of like a little series of waves. Coming down below, we've got the LED accent light here with the projector bulbs, and then notice how we have the brushed finish here on the trim, on the chrome trim to be exact, instead of having the kind of like higher gloss finish with most of the stuff like what you normally have on chrome. But the reason they do it in the center here is because it goes the Ford logo, which has always had kind of that higher gloss finish, if that makes sense. But anyways, that's the front grille, and you guys can see the fog lights down below with the LED accent lights that go into that. We do have tow hooks there at the bottom, parking sensors as well, and there you go. Well, coming around the side here, we've got two 75mm tires wrapped around 20-inch wheels in the front and over in the rear as well. And you can see they've got that kind of like normal luxury truck aesthetic to them. And then here's a quick look at the front suspension, and you guys can notice here you kind of have this little indentation which kind of accents it. F-150 Platinum logo right here on the side, PowerBoost logo down below, and then you guys can see the chrome finish on the mirrors and the door handles as well. This one does have the FX4 off-road package. There's your full side view on the truck, and then popping here to the rear, you guys can see the shock there in the rear, and then also the leaf springs as well, and exhaust tip there on the side, and there you go. So here is our key fob. We have the unlock, the lock, the remote start, and the drop down for the tailgate. We have a payload capacity of 1,339 pounds as that is dropping down. You guys can see here, we've got like the measuring tables, we've got the LED lights here, and then you've got all of the outlets here that come with the PowerBoost, which is a pretty cool setup. And then you guys can see the camera there at the very top. And yeah, that's pretty much everything for the bed. Also, it has the bed step on this one, and then just press that button and it'll raise the tailgate back up to you, or for you, which is pretty impressive considering the weight. Now let's go over the rear end of the truck. So we've got the Platinum logo here on the back, and then you guys can see the LED lights here off to the side. Parking sensors here at the bottom. The bumpers are body painted, and yeah, that's all for the rear. Now here's a door panel in the back. You can see really nice leather trim here, and then notice how you've got the suede here just down below, and then you got the stitching and piping, and then more leather trim, and it feels very soft to the touch. And then look at this wood trim here off to the side. Bang & Olufsen sound system, power side steps, and then here are the seats in the Platinum. Again, really nice leather here. You can see the Platinum logo, and then down below the perforated leather, and just look at the design here. Looks really nice. And then you can see all of the vents, heated seats for the back, charging ports, all that fun stuff. And then there is some under-seat storage as well. Tons of legroom back there. You guys know it's an F-150, so it's spacious. So yeah. Now here's the door panel at the front. So again, really nice leather trim, and then you've got the suede down below, and then more leather here, and then look at the wood trim. And then you guys can see here with the mirrors, they do have blind spot monitoring. All of our window controls are right here, memory seats, another speaker for the Bang & Olufsen sound system. This one does have these speakers in the headrest as well, as you can see. Again, the Platinum logo here with the perforated leather, and then look at the bolsters on those seats, and then down below the padding. Got your adjustments there on the side of the seat. Pedal layout, Platinum logo right there. Got the pedal adjustment, parking brake, light controls right here, mirror lights. That's the drop down for the tailgate. The steering wheel is automatically adjustable, and then also notice the wood trim right there. And there's our look before we pop in. So here is the steering wheel. Really nice leather all around the steering wheel. Platinum logo there in the center on the bottom. And then you guys can see the controls here for the center stack, cruise control on the other side with the volume controls, voice command controls, turn signal, windshield wiper stock. I love how the Ford logo looks there in the center, and that's all for the steering wheel. Now here is the center gauge cluster. You can see full digital gauge cluster. There's a bunch of different menus you can scroll through here to get different bits of information on the truck. So for example, you can see Fuel economy, which is obviously not going to be super accurate because this truck doesn't have a ton of miles on it, but you know, let's just humor this for example. 6.8 miles per gallon. It's not realistic, right? But anyways, yeah, so you've got all those different views. You can just leave it to be my view, which will show that. So you can customize that. Do you have some different drive modes? Yes, I understand. You got normal, slippery, deep snow, sand, mud ruts, and then a rock crawl. And then on the other side, we have our tow haul. We have our eco, and then we have our sport mode for the different drive modes, which is definitely nice. I like how it changes the gauge clutch depending on what drive mode you're in, and there you go. So we have this for the outlets there and the bed, and then notice that we've got the camera button here, parking assistance, hazard lights, stability control, and then the hill descent control, and that's all at the top. Now here is the center infotainment system. First off, we pop it into reverse. You've got a backup camera with trajectory lines that do turn with the steering wheel. Bird's eye view as well, and you got the zoom in right there. And then notice how we've got all of the different camera views here with the truck, including the bed camera as well. And then if we put it in park and then press the camera button again, notice how we've got the front views. So yeah, completely covered from a camera perspective. With the 12-inch display, notice that we have the Pro Power on board letting us know what's going on with that. But you have the side screen, which will give you like auxiliary information. Then this is just like Ford's regular infotainment system. So like if you cut that off, that's pretty much just Ford's infotainment system. But yeah, pretty easy to use. The cool stuff, right? You can do stuff with the running boards. You can kind of customize that whole setup right there, and then you guys can see like power flow here with the truck as well, which is pretty cool, and that's kind of like in that whole setup. We've got our Pro Trailer Assist here, trailer brake controls. We've got our drive mode select with the axle lock. You've got your 2-wheel high, 4-wheel auto, 4-wheel low. Analog controls for the radio, analog climate controls. We've got dual zone climate, heated cooled seats for the front, heated steering wheel, and then more really nice wood trim here in this area. And then opening it up, we got the wireless phone charger here with a bunch of charging ports and all that. I think it's interesting they have like these like abrupt seams in the wood trim. Notice this on the door panel too. It's kind of interesting that they've gone for that. And then you guys can see here with the shifter with the manual shift function right here, a couple cup holders, and then again, look at that, the suede in the center, but massive center console, and then it does have the workbench function added to this particular truck. Got the dual glove box. Definitely nice. And also look at the wood trim on the outside of the glove box as well. And then you guys can see the padding here on the dash. And then also power setting window. And then this truck has a panoramic sunroof at the top. So you guys can see the window sticker here for this Platinum PowerBoost. So here's all the standard equipment, freeze frame if you want to read that. Got the optional equipment with this truck as well. And then you guys can see after everything, total MSRP is $76,035 before any type of market adjustment. And let's take it out and see how it drives. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. There's your visibility over the hood. Both the mirrors do a blind spot. And then throughout the rest of the rear. And let's set off. Oh, let's see if they put power in the PowerBoost. Yeah, it's quick. It is quick. The one comment I do want to make though about the PowerBoost, and this is just me being completely honest as a Raptor owner, I don't know if it feels that much quicker than the Raptor. Like, it definitely is quicker, but it's not like, wow, I'm completely blown out of the water. It's more like, it's just quicker, but it's not like, yeah, it's great though. I mean, for a pickup truck, this is ridiculous. So like, I hope you guys don't think I'm like downplaying the PowerBoost and going like, this is not that fast. For a pickup truck, this is crazy. Like if you have an older pickup truck or a pickup truck from the other automakers, you get into this, you're gonna be like, this thing is pretty crazy. Like it's fast from that perspective. But we'll pop it back into the normal mode and do some reasonable driving here. So what else about the PowerBoost? First off, ride quality, just like the other new F-150s, is great. And with this Platinum specifically, the seats are so comfortable. Like, so nice. And also we have the massaging seat function with the Platinum, so I'm gonna get a relaxed recovery massage right now while filming the rest of this review, because you know what? I've had a pretty long day today. Moves, it moves, it's fun. So continuing along here in the PowerBoost, and I went to full recovery because you know what, reviewing cars is stressful, so I decided to go crazier. We're actually going to pop into two-wheel drive. Oh, Not available in the current drive mode. What drive mode am I in? I swear I'm in normal. Oh, I'm in slippery. I went past normal into slippery. Noob mistake. But yeah, ride quality is great with the truck. Seats are super comfortable. And look at that Bentley. You know what? I know this is not part of the review, but look at that two-tone paint color on that Bentley. That is cool. Wow. We're going to leave that in the video because that is pretty cool. But anyways, we're going to get up and now we're going to, well, I was going to get an acceleration until this Ford decided to pull in front of me. We'll get into the next lane and see what it does in two-wheel drive. It almost feels faster in two-wheel drive. Maybe a little bit less power loss and everything with the powertrain. Also, the glove box opened up. But yeah, it almost feels a little bit quicker in two-wheel drive than it did in four-wheel drive. So I guess we'll sum things up with the PowerBoost and then with the Platinum in general. First off, exterior-wise, the Platinum's a really nice looking luxury truck. Interior-wise, this is a beautiful interior. I feel like I'm in a very upscale, modern luxury vehicle. So yeah, Ford's nailed it with that. Driving-wise, it's super smooth and comfortable. Now, should you get the PowerBoost? Depends, right? Are you going to use the plugs in the back? So that's a question you got to ask yourself. Fuel economy will be better, right? And it is quicker. It is definitely quicker than like the regular EcoBoost. Feels a little bit quicker than the Raptor, but it's not massively quicker than the Raptor. And so you just have to ask yourself, am I really going to be using that extra power and performance? Do I feel like I need that? Because the regular EcoBoost is quick enough. So if you're going to use the outlets, if you want the better fuel economy, and if more importantly, if you want basically the longer driving range, and you want all the stuff that comes with the PowerBoost, then it's worth it. But if you're just getting it because you think this thing's going to be way, way faster, and you're not going to use any of the other things on it, might not be worth it. But also, bragging rights, because it is quick. Now let's get some things up for a video on this 2022 Ford F-150 Platinum PowerBoost. Again, a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Miller Ford Lincoln here in Provo for giving me some time with the truck. Check out the inventory in the description down below. I'll see all of you in the next video.